Hey guys, welcome back to Maxcast on for Unification. Today I have a big slugfest, a 3v3 for you. It is Refiler playing 13th Company and he says no bikes, which is nice of him. His teammate is Dustin Dubbo playing the Witch Hunters. And the third party in the team is another 13th Company player, so they got randomed, the two 13th Company players. Interesting. On the other side we have Chaos Enjoyer, which I learned is none other than ButtPirate playing Chaos Marines with jangeruar, which we had in the previous 2v2 as well, playing Tau Empire this time. And last but not least, Mr. ButtPirate playing Orks. I know, or it seems that both the Witch Hunters got picked, but the 13th Company got random, so interesting matchup. To be honest, the fast tech for Mr. Refiler, so he goes for economy boom, it seems. Yeah, economy boom and fast tech. On the other side we see also fast tech, but not economy boom. He does not seem to be aware that you need to get more stuff out. I didn't call this one out because I don't know the the very weird cases he has here. I will look up the name after I made this cast. For ButtPirate we have 2 Chaos Marine opener. For Tau we have a Firewall opener, as you would suggest. And in the middle there's already stuff going on. We have a stealth suit, we have some shooter boys and 2 Arbeits fire support squads. Most people like to play Arbeits, I don't know why. Do they like Judge Dredd or something? I don't know. But we have shooters here and a Big Mac incoming. 2 sluggers into shooters, I guess. Yes, pretty much the old standard, the most standard you can get. Here's a decap is planned, at least from Mr. jangeruar. Let's see how it goes. Interesting engagement here. The Arbeits have their blind grenade launcher already equipped, but the damage of it is okay-ish, but the disruption is really big. We have now also 2 squads, fire warrior squads to support, so the middle will belong to the, let's say, vanilla faction team, and the Unification faction team is pulled back. We have some Grey Slayers with plasma guns, as they like to have in tier 1. Now getting into melee with the slugger boys. Not sure if they, Grey Slayers are chunky boys, so I don't know if they would actually lose in melee, but yeah, they would take a lot of damage nevertheless. So they try to run away. What is shooting here? It is a infiltrated Iron Priest, because he's tier 2 now. Maybe we need to switch the view for a second. So we see this one booby trap point, he's in tier 2, so he's probably getting long fangs, exactly. But he's moving them out. He could also, interesting, also economy upgrade. He could also chuck them in the Great Gate and, is it a Great Gate? The Chaos Gate, and they would be already here. Focusing the listening post for now, or the listening post. But there are still some orcs around to have something against it. Let's see. Once the long fangs are here, this will probably turn really quickly. Let's see how a ButtPirate can deal with it. Oh, nice. Just jump it. Nice one. That's the right approach. Why didn't I thought of it? Because maybe I'm not the best player in the world. So Grey Slayers and stuff need to run away, getting some slugger pistols and shooters in the back. There's also now some Tau Firers. One single squad of Tau Firers supporting the left flank, the other one is moving to the mid. On the other side we also have some Grey Slayers in tier 2 with long fangs with plasma guns. That's really scary, and a Wolf Lord which can use his active ability. We have some cultists here buying some time. We have Space Marines. Is this an Aspiring Champion? It is not. Is it tier 2 or something? Yes, tier 2 on the way for ButtPirate. Tier 2 done for Tau Empire. And how many tier 2 is probably kind of on the way for Orks as well. So the plasma cannon is bonkers in tier 2. For the witch hunters we have nothing really to say. They have of course their repressor tank. They should chuck in here to move faster. On this side we now have the Grey Slayers versus Cultists and Chaos Marines. Chaos standing firm here. Interesting, no action going through the middle, so the Tau can decide to support the left flank. But now we have a maybe a little, how should I say, pincer movement from the Arbeits. But here is one of the mobile grenades that 13th Company can use, and you see how it's effective it is. Slows down and whatnot for the Chaos Marines here. Now there is the booby trap point here as well, so they need to be extra careful or just stand there and blow it up, I suppose. Some more Iron Priests here having the wrong stance, I guess, so they move in all the time, getting shot. Right flank is holding firm. Tau Fire Warriors versus Longfangs. On paper I think Longfangs would win that. There's the Wolf Lord going into melee, killing cultists left and right. He may or may not want to try to force melee combat to these mass of Space Marines here. There's two fully reinforced, almost fully reinforced squads of Chaos Space Marines, but now there are Arbeits coming in on their cool repressor tank, killing models, and yeah, Chaos needs to retreat here. But he bought some time for the left flank to breathe maybe. Oh, tier 2 is for Tau ready. You normally want fire warrior chassis all the time. No drone. You can also get like 2 chassis for extra damage, which is normally what you want. Your fire warriors should not get in range of any danger in the first place, especially if you have some orc friends who can take the shots to the face for you. Less cannons. Why less cannons? I don't see any vehicle whatsoever, but he chooses to go for less cannons. On the right side we saw plasma cannons. You can also get missile launchers or multi-melters, but the multi-melters are for some reason late in the tier, so you normally stick to either less cannons or plasma cannons. More Longfangs. Give me some plasma cannons, come on. You want it. A little stalemate in the middle here. Repressor tank is getting chased away by a broadside battlesuit, so this is your hard anti-vehicle you have. You have also a Pathfinder squad that is getting a Graph Inhibitor drone. Wave down, slows down the advance. Okay, so you can slow down enemies and you have your sniper. There's some engagement here, some Storm Boys jumping in, Fire Warriors shooting in the back, and Shooter Boys now also teleporting in this heavy cover and shooting at everything that moves and is not green or Tau. And they will get probably a full squad wipe on both Grey Slayers here. So what is Refiler's plan? He has a lot of economy. He's probably, as I see here, is taking up. Oh, he gets the Terminator Lord and then he takes up to tier 3. What did he do in the meantime? He has a lot of economy. But only one armory, Hall of Knowledge. He should have more armories, I think. But yeah, he gets double teamed. There's some Fire Warriors, but this does not look pretty for Refiler, I have to say. In the middle we have a whole chunk of Arbeits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Arbeits now moving into the left side, even supported by an Inquisitor here to save their unlikely ally. We have Pathfinders and Fire Warriors shooting them in the back. Patient Hunter just shoots in the back, I suppose. It's gonna be ugly. Is there a jump available on the Shooter Boys? It does not seems like it, so they will get damaged a whole lot. Morale is broken already, so let's see. I think if you're not fast enough, you will get killed. But damage isn't the highest from the Arbeit, so you can kind of survive, I suppose. The morale just got broken, but the Inquisitor with the 2 cherubs does a whole lot of crossbow and psyching. Or do they even have a pistol? What do they shoot with? Has there something on the arms, like a ring or something? Can you please stop for a moment? I want to see it. Yeah, whatever. So Storm Boys were in here the whole time. There's only one singular... No, it was a late jump on the model here. So they are still 2 healthy squads here. We have one squad of Fire Warriors. The broadside battlesuit is still here. Could, for example, go into this heavy cover and put itself in the ground. Another fight here. Fire Warriors in tier 2, probably having their upgrades. Probably could stay in this range here. Okay, they decide to move forward a bit and shoot everything they seem fit. This Longfang pack leader is down. Longfang squad full squad wide. We have another Longfang squad that is about to go down. We have some Arbites and whatnot throwing their stun grenades. But yeah, except from the repressor that should be focused by the broadside battlesuit, there is not much that you cannot deal with. At least in my book. Focus the thing with the broadside. We have more Longfangs. And if you are in question what to go for more Longfangs. It's not like they just got squad wiped a few minutes ago, but yeah. He's tier 2 still, so if you do not go for bikes, what else would you go? Longfangs. Exactly. Could go for more upgrades, I suppose. Is tier 3 now, so let's see if he goes... He got the Terminator Lord, so he can now get some Terminators. He goes for Bionics now. I think that's the first one, right? Maybe also the second upgrade here. Longfang's still here, but getting surrounded. This is a Nob squad. No, it's a Shooter squad. Shooter and 2 Storm Boys. How is the tech actually looking? 1, 2... I only see 2 War Banners, 3. So he's still in tier 1. Tier 1.5 to be precise. One more banner and he could get some good old Nobs. They would survive so much more. But here you have on the other side, I have missed it. Yeah, complete loss for the other 13th company, but we have 3 defilers now, a Hell Talon to deal anti-vehicle damage, and yeah, artillery for all anti-infantry purposes. Mr. Square doesn't like what he sees. He's flaming a bit, but yeah, he's probably unhappy with the situation. The left side holds, as you have the Inquisitor support here. Inquisitor by herself will do a lot of damage. Maybe she needs an Hospitaller to help some health regeneration for your allies around. More and more Longfangs. Wolf Lord. And tier 4. Okay, he wants to get some of the vehicles, so let's see what he goes for. Hell Talon a little overstaying his welcome here. But yeah, you have the 13th company. Yeah, he has no economy. He should, he needs to build more wolf dens and armories to get some economy going, so that's why he loses here, not knowing the faction well, it seems, and yeah, without economy you don't win games. 3 defilers here, so tier 2, all tier 2 now, also having a demon pit, so he is tier 3 already. Let's see what he goes for. Has a Stingray and Storm Boys jumping in again. 3 squads or 2 squads? 3 squads of Storm Boys, okay. So that's how he wants to deal with Longfangs, which is good. But still I would like to see a tier 2 transition to get a Nob squad and chuck the Big Mac on it to jump in as well. So I have freaking jumping Nob squad. How would you like that? We have the Power Claw upgrade for the Nob leaders, the more how is it called? More chunky. There are now bikes produced. Is he tier 4? Yeah, he's tier 4, so he is more or less allowed to. Stingray is in here. These are even infiltrated. How mean is that? So we now have some Stormclaw bikes even before he hit tier 4. So a little edgy on this part, but let's see. He's in desperation, so let's see how it goes. He has all 3 squads done, so this might be the turning point. I mean, tier 4 bikes is kind of acceptable. With his economy, he could also get a relic unit, either the Predator or the Dreadnought. So let's see how they deal with them. They are infiltrated, they deal massive damage, so you need something tanky or infiltrated yourself that has detection and something that kills vehicles really fast. I would say tank busters. Get a bunch of tank busters, get your Big Mac in to detect them, and that's should one way to deal with them. He's he's kind of saying what he how should I say, justify himself. You have another demon pit? Why would you get another demon pit? Okay, but he gets the mutilators now, melee variant. Does he have the obliterators already, or why get you mutilators? You have some Nephilim jet fighters, one of the stronger units for Witch Hunters as well. The Wolf Den and stuff is not finished yet, so does he have resources to build another one? At some point he probably has. But okay, let's stick to this point of view. We have some now mutilators for melee support. We have now the Storm Boys, the tank busters, as I suppose proposed. Really nice. Obliterators are here, so this is why he get mutilators later on. Or did he even got mutilators? Whatever, he gets some Chaos Predators out. One is apparently already on the field. This one getting all the less cannons you can get to fend off any vehicle threats you might face. And I know some vehicles that are supposed to threat here. You also have some Death Sworn. This is your tier 4 infantry. Really strong. Looks a little slower. It feels like they are kind of possessed, but better. Obliterators here now with Pathfinders. Pathfinder also detect units, so you have some anti-vehicles with Pathfinder detection to take down the bikes. Really nicely played from boss. Really good micro on them to just move them in just far enough to detect and then move back so they do not die. This is gonna be interesting how this one ends here, to be honest. They are really strong obliterators, but getting worn down eventually here. The bike's getting reinforced. There's still the tank busters here, but yeah, the obliterators will get taken down here. So let's see how this one pans out. Maybe they need to just quotation marks hold the left side and push the right side, because there's only Arbeits here. Is he going? Yes, he did go for the Arbeit specialization, of course. But yeah, a good old push on the right side and finish off the square guy, who is really unhappy with the situation, it seems. Who wouldn't in his situation? But yeah, kill the wolf then and win the game. That's what I would say. And this side, other than that, we now have finally a Nob squad. Woohoo! There they are. Big boys. And holding on the left side, holding on. Buying some time. Getting actually their point back. But here you have now some Nephilim jet fighters. They are really strong for what they are. Tier 4, I think. So yeah, but still very strong. They melt armor, I think, of your enemies. And yeah, it's still a little bug that it lasts for like 20 seconds or so. It's a little high. Will get tuned down, of course. Now focus this. Is this infiltrated? It is not infiltrated as far as I know, so please just kill it. One player less to worry about. Tau Commander now with his plasma rifle here doing some good damage. Some knobs fighting the Death Swarm, but Death Swarm seems to be infiltrated. Like everything from the 13th Company, they are infiltrated at some point, even the Terminator Lord. Jesus. So, Mr. Square is now out of the game. We now have a big engagement brewing here on the right side. Tanks of Chaos versus infantry and jet fighters of the Witch Hunters. We even have a Cannoness with a multi-melter, or what is it called, a combi melter. Really strong anti-vehicle here, so we have some anti-vehicle possibilities here. They make a little special flying maneuver here to get some extra damage in, I suppose. I would like to see the obliterators. They are on the left side still, or they are dead. Still some fighting here on the left side. Barracuda will get shot down by the bikes in a second. Oh, here's something coming in. What is it? It is the Rune Priest with Terminator armor. Let's see how he fares with his big mustache here. Let's see how he fares. Getting slowed down. Will he fight for a bit? He moves past the knobs for whatever reason. He teleports, it seems. No, he just stands there with this awesome shield and getting shot to pieces, I suppose. Mustache guy, we all loved you. And he returns in the safety of the infiltration with 50 health or something. But he's alive! For now. He's moving in again. Getting shot by the Barracuda. Oh, he still survives. He's a hero. He's our hero. Orks getting a lot of damage done here, but on the right side the Certainties Company player is dead already, so Orks holding on. Obliterators teleported in. Not sure if it's the Mutilators as well, so we have some big old demon party here trying to kill all bikes they can see of, but the vision range for them stops now, but Pathfinders are a little out of position here, which is really hard to stay in position when you have bikes shooting at you all the time, but the bikes are getting taken down. I think the reinforcement for them is not cheap, so every bike you lose is a big chunk of your economy. It's actually cheaper to rebuild the squad than to reinforce it by a large margin. So Fire Warriors standing in the middle, as well as the broadside. I think they got a little forgot about. They would have been helpful on the right side, but here we have a Chaos Warhound, tier Titan, tier 5 I suppose, and the Cannoness going into melee. The jet fighters firing at it, as well as the Arbite is staying strong. Chaos Warhound will go down, I think. Yes, he has taken a lot of damage. He is kind of unsupported here as well. Maybe he has lost all of his support, but we have seen in the last 2-on-2 where we saw a Titan that Titans somehow end up singled out in many games. But he had some artillery support, I see here. At least he was not completely unsupported. But yeah, down he goes. Only some floating magic spikes remain. On the left side we have a ongoing fight. Mutilators still survive. Obliterators are dead, it seems. I can see them at least, but Mutilators still trying to use their ugly little, mean-looking chains on the left side. But yeah, that was it. Stormclaw Terminators now. What can they go for? They can go for Cyclone Missile Launchers, Heavy Flamers, and Assault Cannons. If anything, I would go for Cyclone Missile Launchers as a personal preference. Still some infiltrated what are they called again? I'm missing the names all the time. They kill vehicles like flies if given enough time. They shoot in the air for the Nephilim fighters, dealing some damage to them. We now have the Predator Infernos, the relic unit, a little underwhelming relic unit for the 13th Company, if you go for the Terminator path, as he did. So let's see how it goes. Yeah, in the next version, have I already made the video? I suppose, yeah. You can get both the Predator and the Dreadnought in the later tiers, and you can also get up to 2 of each, I think, or even 3. For a little more late game prowess for them if you subtract the bikes. The bikes are getting nerfed, of course. Still a little sad that these Tau Fighters got forgot here. On the right side we have, what is going on here? We have another Chaos Predator trying to fight a Nephilim, almost won. But what is Gap BR going for? Is he building just another Titan? That's what I would do probably. Okay, but I don't see anything now. Gets for the Chaos Dreadnought, who can get a plasma cannon, for example. really... Oh, there's what are they called? Man. Said me. Tank busters, of course. Jesus. Tank busters are still infiltrated here, firing away at everything they can see, but seeing is the big problem here. Everything is infiltrated, barring the Terminators. Even the Terminator Lord is supposedly infiltrated. You can get the other Terminator behind, the melee Terminator behind, and chuck him onto it. Sad broadside battlesuit got him. They got remembered. They moved here on the left, but yeah, taking a lot of damage. Is he going anything? He has the Titan building as well. What path did he go for? He got Kauyon, right? Yes, Kauyon is the right decision. And is the Titan on the way? Not yet. He needs a critical location? No, I don't think so. I don't remember really. It's been so a while that I actually looked up all the requirements. But yeah, it looks like a little stalemate. Everyone that moves gets shot. Long range of the 13th Company was long range of the Tau Fire Rolls, but they should have the upgrades. I think they do not have the armor upgrades when I look at the health values. So you want to have the armor upgrades, the metallurgy upgrade from the Kauyon. You can get it from the Path of Enlightenment, of course, but you need to have Kauyon command post to get it. It's a really big upgrade. Also upgrades the health of most of your vehicles. The settlement still stays strong. It's still a tier 2 orc, no tier 3 to speak of. Interesting, and it's still holding on with the support of Tau here. And really big. We have another push on the right side. We have now 2 Chaos Dreadnoughts with twin blast cannons, which is probably the right choice against all the vehicles he had faced before. We have some Imagifiers on... Oh, and tell me. It is Celestians, I suppose. Yes, Celestians. But they get shot by so many different Chaos elements. Even some Doom bolts flying in as well. We have another Celestian squad, or maybe it was the first one already. We have some infiltrated Chaos Space Marines now. So the infiltration game turns on, and here are some Mutilators jumping into the midst of it, and this looks like a deadly push on the right side. But on the same time we have to fight on the left side, but I have shown it enough. We now stick to this fight for a bit. Mutilators wanting to take down this LP3 here. The Sentinel is... what was that again? The big old artillery shot or what? Yes, from the Exorcists on the back. Exorcists are one of the stronger units for Witch Hunters. Can get them in tier 2 I think as well, but yeah, it will get focused on by these Dreadnoughts with last cannons. They will focus it. It's like shiny and stuff, probably has some additional armor platings to survive. It does take fair share of beating here. We also have some possessed one that just ignore everything and run past through it. It's exactly what you want to do against it, because these guys are dangerous if kept alive. So that's just the right thing. But there's the next one. But there's also some Mutilators at its back. So this looks really ugly for Witch Hunters here. They hold on long, but the tier 2 building gets focused down. Their Arbeit's local headquarters also gets focused down. It has the heavy bolter sponsors on the top to help defend their base. Here a big push on the right, but 13th Company seems to get the short end of this one. The settlement did go down in the end, but he has still a lot of warbinders, so not all is lost. Has a pile of guns still, and probably still his infiltrated tank busters. But we stick on the right side here, where the Witch Hunters get killed, whatever. We have another Predator out, but this will probably not be enough. Another Titan is getting built, but the population is full for now. Is a Titan for Tau on the way? It is not. Chaos Dreadnought with plasma cannon here as well. A red plasma cannon missing its fire, but yeah, this is the end for the Witch Hunters, and probably the end for the Witch Hunter and 13th Company team here, I suppose, because there's not much left for refiler, the 13th Company player. There are still bikes here, infiltrated bikes, no detection here as well. Some cultists would be key here. with the keen sight ability. Or maybe the sorcerer. Is the sorcerer still around? Doesn't look like it. The warp has taken him again. But yeah, Arbeit's local headquarters gets killed. The last buildings from the Witch Hunters will follow suit. In the middle we have a Chaos Dreadnought getting shredded by Stormclaw bikes. Goes for heavy bolters. Interesting. I'm not sure if they do actually more damage or less because of the bug. We have, for good measure, a Demon Prince here killing a Rune Priest, I suppose. Little one-on-one here. Rune Priest probably losing this one, I would imagine at least. Holding on for longer than I suppose. Now a sim kill here. Oh, he just poof. This was the Rune Priest here. Sad for him. Yeah, but this seems to be the end. We even have a Bloodthirster for good measure here. Chucking against this building. Jumping as he likes. And that's it. We have some other goodies for us on the field to show off. We still have broadside battlesuit here, but that's it for Tau. No Titan on the way. Titan for Chaos is still limited due of PopCap. He has so much Dreadnoughts and whatnot, so he cannot afford to get another Titan out. Yeah, Refiler is holding on till the end. Was a nice game, so I would do the same, just to think of it a bit more, have a good finish for this game. Really nice game, I have to say. Not the best execution at every corner, but yeah, really epic. A lot of big units. We saw another Titan, short-lived, but yeah, he was there because he had not enough support to withstand the anti-vehicle capabilities of the Witch Hunters. There was something there, getting killed. It was not a Rune Priest, but the other one, the Wolf Priest, I think it's called. Yeah, but this is it. Little fight on the left side. Tau still fighting on with the help of some mutilators here, but yeah. Death Spawn chucking on their special grenade, which seems to do a ton of damage as well as stunning the opponent. Really strong. Yeah, really nice plate. We have even some horrors to finish the game quicker. Really nice game. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Had to do a little, or I was like doing a little more of the team game side of things to have some more epic stuff. Refiler refusing to give up and even builds a Chaos Gate at the end. If the enemy would take control of the critical location, I noticed that there is taken hold enabled as well, so this would make short work of all building hiding shenanigans. But yeah, I would end this cast with this little fight in the end. If you liked it, you may leave a like, subscribe my channel if you haven't already, and as usual, thanks for watching guys, and see you in the next video. Bye bye!